Hello, Stampers. I'm Dina Lanzendorf at Ink and with Dink. Welcome to my This and That Thursday. Today, I thought what I would share with you is voila, the new trimmer. The new Stampin' Up! Trimmer is out for demonstrators only to buy right now. It will be available to customers starting next month, but I have received mine and I decided that as I gave it a try and tested things out, I would do it with you so that you guys can get a good idea of how this one differs from the last one and how much better this one cuts. I know other demonstrators have done videos and stuff on this comparing, so I thought I would jump on the bandwagon and do the same thing. So before we start off, I just want to kind of show you the two of them side by side, okay? And what the difference is. They're really a lot alike, except the new one is actually lighter than the old one. Okay, so it does not weigh as much as the old one does. Besides that, they're just basic trimmers to take care of everything you need to cut. So that was one thing I wanted to do with you guys today, is to show you, point out some features of it, and then show you how well it cuts on different types of material. Okay, so this trimmer just comes in a flat rectangle box, okay, and it measures 12 inches down this way that it will cut. And the best thing is it has an extension arm that is longer than the last one, okay? So this new extension arm actually goes up to 17 inches. Now, I'm not very often cutting a 17-inch strip of paper, but it's there if I would happen to need it, okay? This arm is just a lot like the other one. You just pull it out and then it goes and it clicks into place, okay? Now, the first thing I noticed about the new trimmer is when you open it up, there's no cutting groove to lose, okay? There's that little mat. Well, here, let me show you the old one. Here's the old one, and you would open it up, and it had this little cutting thing in it, which was very easily getting lost if I didn't remember to lock my blade, and I would, or lock the arm, and I would do it, I would lose this. And I have talked to customers who have also lost that. So I'm glad that this one does not have such a thing to make it easier. Now, you may be wondering, well, if it doesn't have a thing to come out, how do I clean all the little bitty pieces out of it, the little bitty pieces of paper and paper dust? If you just use take your pick tool, okay, and slide it in there, you can run it all the way down perfect, and that'll clean any kind of dust, paper dust that you have in there. Mine didn't have any because it's brand new, but that's an easy way to cut all of that stuff out of there, okay? Another thing that I noticed right away with the trimmer is when I opened it up, I don't have a measurement gap like I did in the old one. In the old one, you would open it up and you really have nothing between 6 1/4 and 6 3/4. There's kind of a line down there that you can kind of see, but there just is a gap right there. If I was wanting to trim stuff that length, I was always struggling. This one, and let me see if I can get it close enough so you can see. I don't think it's going to be clear, but there are little measurement lines all the way across there. So there is no, what I call a measurement gap in there. So you can see exactly all the measurements all the way through. So that is a good thing. And like I mentioned before, there is no lock on the arm, which I think is good. But what it does do, it just doesn't have a sliding lock. It does, and you can see, lock into place, okay? But it's just a little, and if you lift it up, see, it does kind of click, but there's no lock. But what I have found, the easiest way to open it is you kind of have to pull up just a little bit and then do it. Okay, because there is just a little locking thing that goes on, okay, that makes it click. But if you just pull up and then do it, it opens super, super easy, okay? This one has the same two blades, okay, and the same system in that the lighter one is the scoring blade, the darker one is the cutting blade, okay? They are super easy to get in and out. If you come down the arm, okay, and again, you're not going to be able to see it very easy, but there's just a little bit of an opening right here in this area, okay? So if you slide your blade down to that opening, you just lift it and pull it out, okay? Again, the cutting one, you slide it down to that area, you lift it and pull it out, and it's just as easy to get the blades in. You kind of go at an angle in that area, push it down, and it's ready to go. Okay, again, fit it in that area, push it down, and it's super easy to adjust. Now, if you want to buy replacement blades, they do come in a pack of 4. They will not be available right away, but trust me, you're not going to need them right away. So you'll just have to wait, I don't know, a few weeks, and then we'll be able to order replacement ones. Okay? Let's see. The other thing I did notice, there is no storage area on the back, which is fine because I pretty much forgot about it and never used it anyway. Okay, so I think that is good. So now let's go through and let's show you how it works. Okay, so we can start off with just some basic cardstock. Open it up, line it up, click it into place before you cut, and then slide it back and forth, and you can see there are no frayed edges at all. It is a beautiful, beautiful cut. Okay, you can also cut a couple of pieces at a time. Okay, so if I put 2 layers down there, okay, and it cut through 2 layers perfectly, and again, still no frayed edges. Okay, I know one thing I was very curious about was how the black was going to cut, because we've had some issues with our black cardstock, but if you cut through it, perfect. Again, no fraying at all, so it is fabulous. Okay, let's see what other materials we can cut. So how about embossed cardstock? Sometimes when you try to cut through some already embossed cardstock, it has a little trouble with it and it frays it. So let's just click it in place, cut it. Oh, my arm didn't click in place, so that's why it didn't cut. Click it in place, okay? And go back and forth and cut. And again, cuts perfectly, no fraying whatsoever, okay? How about some glimmer paper, okay? Open up our arm. Let's get our glimmer paper in here. Close it down. Perfect, perfect. No fray at all. How about some foil? Okay, this is our gold foil. Got to remember to click it into place before you cut it, but when you do that, no issues at all. No fraying. It's great. How about some vellum? Okay, this is some of our peacock vellum. Stick that under there, click it in place, back and forth, perfect. No fraying at all. How about some designer series paper? Stick that under there like that, click it down, back and forth, no fraying at all, perfect. So I am super happy with it. I think it does a great, great job, okay? How about scoring? I haven't scored anything with it yet. Let's put that on there. Our cutting one up. Beautiful. Does a great job. Nice, good pressure. Does a nice score line. Perfect. All right. So let's see. I've showed you how it cuts. I've done all kinds of things. If you have any questions about this and you want me to try out, leave me a comment down below in the comments, or you can email me and I will test anything out just to see if there's anything you have questions about. Like I said, I just received it, cut it a few times. I am super happy with it. I think it's done a fabulous job. And you're probably wondering, how can you get a hold of one of these? If you join my Cardinal Stampers team now, anytime, you can get one in your kit. Okay, you can order one in your kit so that you will be, again, some of the first to try it out. Otherwise, as a customer, you will be able to order it November 1st. So all you need to do is contact me if you are interested, or go ahead and place your order on my online store, and be sure and use the, well, nope, can't, because you'll have a November host code. So don't use the October host code. Wait, and I will post a November host code in my November newsletter, and then you'll be able to use it, because if you place an order on my online store and use the monthly host code, I send out gifts to everybody who places online orders with me. So that's it. Just wanted to show you some of the fabulous features about the new trimmer. If you have any questions, let me know. Be sure and share my video so that others can see what a fabulous trimmer we have now too. And thanks for watching.